The case of Sarah Everard, whose brutal murder at the hands of a serving police officer in 2021 shook the UK, and it continues to reveal unsettling details about police misconduct and the abuse of power within the force. And yesterday, a tribunal found 3 officers guilty of gross misconduct for accessing confidential files relating to her murder without legitimate purpose. PC Miles McHugh was dismissed, sacked, while former DC Hannah Rebick would have faced the same fate had she not already resigned. Sergeant Mark Harper was issued a final written warning. The misconduct occurring between March the 5th and March the 15th, 2021 highlights this disturbing breach of trust during a time when public confidence in policing was already at its nadir. McHugh's and Rebick's actions were driven by what the panel described as morbid curiosity, accessing highly sensitive personal data unrelated to their duties. McHugh's exploration included Everard's medical history, relationships, employment, lifestyle. Despite no evidence of information being shared externally, the tribunal underscored the severity of their actions, particularly as they took place in the shadow of a crime that horrified the nation and symbolized the profound vulnerability of women. The panel's findings also underscore a pattern of failures within the Metropolitan Police, a force that's been rocked by repeated scandals and discipline failures. The audit revealed that 104 officers and staff accessed these files mostly out of curiosity, and that further undermines public trust. While many admitted poor judgment and underwent training as a result, the willingness of officers to breach protocols speaks to a deeper cultural issue within the institution. And the repercussions go beyond individual misconduct. They touch on the systemic failures of oversight, vetting, ethical guidance that should be provided to and by police officers. Everard's case, emblematic of a broader crisis of accountability and respect for privacy within law enforcement, is a grim reminder of how trust can be eroded not only by individual acts of violence, but also by the culture that allows breaches of trust to become routine and to be, in the worst situations, hidden by the system. The incident calls for renewed focus on robust internal reform to prevent the misuse of power, to protect the integrity of policing, especially in cases where public sensitivity is at its highest. The Metropolitan Police Deputy Assistant Commissioner Stuart Cundy's apology and acknowledgement of the distress caused indicates a recognition of the depth of the issue, but actions must speak louder than words, and only a thorough cultural overhaul and stringent adherence to ethical conduct can begin to restore public faith in policing. Sarah Everard's legacy must be held as more than a tragedy. It must be a catalyst for real change.